Hi, Rachel here again from Toward Wellbeing. So today is day 2 in Children's Mental Health Week, and today I'd really like to explore, it sounds a little controversial at first, but I'd like to explore the topic of letting our kids fail. So what I mean by that is it's really tempting as a parent when you see your kids struggling to jump in. You know, we want to protect them from emotional pain and distress, and it's easy because we know how to do things, or we know the quickest way to get something done, and sometimes we also jump in when it's convenient for us. We've got somewhere to go, places to be, things to do, and I get that, absolutely. I've absolutely done it myself. But it's really important where possible to give our kids the opportunity to fail. So what do they learn from failing? I just want to be really clear, first of all, that I'm not talking about safety or risk. If there's something unsafe happening in your child's world, yes, please jump on in and remove them from the situation or remove the risk. Not talking about safety. But in terms of failure, how can that help our kids? Essentially, we live in a world where they might not win all the time, or they might not always get their way, or sometimes big important tasks we actually have to build up the skills before we can achieve them, or sometimes we need to break it down into small bite-sized chunks before we can achieve something bigger. So when we allow our kids to fail, what we're teaching them essentially is resilience. So we're there to support them, of course. We don't just ignore them and leave them to it, but with that emotional support, you know, potentially we'd jump in and see if they need some support, breaking down the activity into smaller bite-sized chunks, or helping them to set an age-appropriate or developmentally appropriate goal. So of course the supports are still there, but when they struggle, it gives them the opportunity to build resilience. So what I mean by that is, you know, that ability to continue after a setback, and that's something that we really do want in our kids. It also really improves their ability to problem solve. If they want something enough and they want to be able to achieve it, they're going to get creative, and they're going to start thinking about ways that they can achieve it. It also gives them persistence. All of these are really fantastic skills that our kids need for positive mental health. And I think it's really important to set up those opportunities or allow them, because when we jump in, even if it's well-meaning, it can actually undermine our kids' confidence and self-esteem. And sometimes they can, although the task gets completed, they haven't actually learned anything from that, and they haven't actually identified within themselves that they are capable and that they are skilled. So let your kids fail. Sit back, sit comfortably, offer them up emotional support, let them know that you are present, and see how it goes. Thanks for tuning in. If you're interested in hearing any more, you can visit my website, www.towardwellbeing.com, or have a look on my Instagram page. Thank you.